Hello everybody, it's time for another Tag It Tuesday for the month of June 2017. This month we're doing Steampunk / Gears, and I found these two images of Boston Terriers kind of steampunked out on the internet, printed them out. I'm going to use one of them, I don't know which one at this point. So I pulled out my Artist Seller stencils. They have a 4-piece steampunk series, and I'm going to use those with some archival inks, and I'm working on a number 5 shipping tag that I had done a bunch of stuff to, and I don't know what I was going to use it for, but I like the turquoise and teal colors in the background, so I'm just going to kind of try to convert it to look like steampunk, and I'm doing that with my stencils here. And again, I'm using archival inks. I use some potting soil, I use some leaf green, and I use some manganese blue. Just using a cosmetic sponge, cosmetic wedge, directly through that stencil onto the tag. And with the exception of printing off these pictures, I tried to use stuff that I just had on or right around my craft desk. I didn't get up and wander around to grab any other supplies or anything. I tried to just use what was within arm's reach. And sometimes that's hard to do when you know you've got, XYZ across the room from me. It's like, oh, I could go this, or oh, I could go get that. No, I'm going to stay right here, and I'm going to use the stuff that's laying around here that's not doing anything, and I'm going to make it into a tag. And again, this is for Tag It Tuesday, my monthly altered tag group that we have over on Facebook, and I will link everything in the description box below. I hope you'll come over and join us. We have a different theme every month. It's fairly broad what you can do. You can do any size tag, any shape tag, use any materials that you want, as long as something on that tag represents whatever the theme is for the month. So make sure you come over and join us, and you can jump in any month that you want. So I did decide to use this particular picture, and I put a light coat of matte gel medium over it to kind of seal it in. It's smeared a little bit, but that's to be expected with inkjet. And these are some papers I had from a paper pad I got at Hobby Lobby that's all kind of music themed. And it was literally laying on the little table next to my craft desk. So I thought that would make a nice mat for my little doggy. Of course, I have to ink the edges of everything. I can't help myself. So yeah, I'm liking that. And I'm going to mat the tag onto some kind of craft colored cardstock. This is some Stampin' Up cardstock. I don't remember what color it is, but it's a light craft color basically. Looks really gray in my video, but it's really not that color in real life. Just using some double stick tape on the back to attach that to the cardstock, and then going to trim it down. It also, depending on what you do with your tags, if they get kind of curly or warped or whatever because of different water applications, matting it onto some cardstock is a good way to help it flatten out and sturdy it up a little bit. So just trim those corners down, use my crocodile to punch my hole back out there at the top. And you've seen me do this before. It's a simple process. A lot of people do it different ways. They freehand it or whatever, and I just have found that if I stick it down and then trim around it, that works best for me. More ink on the edge. I know, it's shocking. I was hoping I would kind of tone down those metallic gold stars in that upper corner when I stenciled over them, but it didn't really work out that way. But it's okay. I kind of like the gold accents. And I've pulled out, you'll see there, I pulled out some gears and some of these little kind of gold I don't know, corner pieces, photo corners, whatever. And I was going to use those, and as I got to playing with them, I thought, no, that really doesn't work. It looks too frilly or frou-frou or whatever. So I dumped those back in my little bucket of miscellaneous hoo-ha that sits on my desk and decided to just work with the gears. I've got an assortment. There's some, I end up not using that silver one over there on the side, but there's bronze and gold and copper. And I'm going to attach all of this with the super heavy gloss gel from Liquitex. When I use dimensional things, when I attach dimensional things, especially like these gears that have a little bit of weight to them, I like to use the super heavy gel. I think it gives you a better stick. You could use the regular matte gel, you could use hot glue, you could use glossy accents. There's any number of things that you could use, but I choose to use the heavy gloss gel because it's how I roll. So just applying not too heavy of a coat on the back of these and sticking them right down there on the tag. And really, this is pretty much all we did. This was a super fast project. When I decided steampunk, I had in my image all these pictures of Boston Terriers that I'd seen that had been turned into kind of these steampunk characters. And the reason I chose that, if you don't know about me already, I own Boston Terriers, and so they are near and dear to my heart. So that's about it on this. Again, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you will come over to our Facebook group and play along. We have almost 200 people in that group now, and they have a lot of fun interpreting the theme every month. So come over and enjoy the artwork that's there and join in on the fun. And until next time, I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.